In this video, I'm going to show you how Noblelift could target 21 times the amount of search traffic by just changing the optimization for a single category on their site. Let me show you what I mean. So first, if we look at this keyword section here in Ahrefs, you can see I have 4 keywords listed here: pallet jack, electric pallet jack, pallet truck, and electric pallet truck. Now, before I dive too far into this, I did a quick search to see if there is a difference between pallet jack and pallet truck. And what I was able to find is there is no difference, according to Google, according to AI. Now, I am not an expert on pallet jacks or pallet trucks, so there may be a slight difference. It may be a naming convention play for the brand here, but either way, from a general product standpoint, I cannot find that there is a difference between a pallet jack or a pallet truck. So given all of that data, what I'm looking at here is why and how to optimize for and target something like pallet jack and electric pallet jack instead of pallet truck or electric pallet truck. And you can see here, search volume for pallet jack, 50,000 searches per month. For pallet truck, 2,300. For electric pallet jack, 16,000. For electric pallet truck, 800. And if we go back to Noble here, you can see they have powered pallet trucks and pallet trucks here. And if we look at their powered, you can see here they have powered pallet trucks again as an individual page that we're on right now, and it's optimized for powered pallet trucks. Now, as an additional data point here, let's look at and see the difference between powered pallet trucks, electric pallet trucks, and then powered pallet jacks and electric pallet jacks. And then we'll also include the singular terms as well. And let's see what kind of search data we have for these. So now we have electric pallet jack, we had that before, 16,000. Electric pallet jacks, plural, 1,300. Powered pallet jack, 900. Electric pallet truck, 800. And then powered pallet truck, 250. So if you look at the difference here between electric pallet jacks and electric pallet trucks, we have 1,300 versus 350. So we're still at a 4x there. So huge opportunity from a keyword optimization perspective. And the ways to optimize this and change this around would be relatively simple from a high-level perspective. Now, again, if this is a naming play and you have a trademark or something for an individual product and it is an electric pallet truck from your brand or something, then it's a different discussion. But from a pure keyword standpoint, this is something that I would highly recommend based on the potential search volume here that we have. So the ways to optimize this would be doing a number of things. I've talked about these before. First would be to instead change this to electric pallet jacks and or powered pallet jacks. Then the first thing to do is check and make sure all these products are actually electric if you're going to optimize that page for that key phrase. And it looks like in this case they are. And so then it would make sense to optimize instead of powered as electric, or potentially have 2 pages for this. And you can have the same products listed on multiple pages on your site. So having a page optimized specifically for powered and another page specifically optimized for electric is a potential strategy as well. However, if the search intent is the exact same, products are the exact same, and the content would be the exact same, then it would make sense to just optimize a page for both of those key phrases. So in this case then, absolutely optimizing this for electric pallet jacks is something that would likely help them and make it easier for them to rank for this keyword. Now, if we go back to Ahrefs here and look at the keywords and phrases that Noble is ranking for, you can see 2,672 keywords they're ranking for. And I have this sorted by search volume per month. And we have pallet jack right here. This shows 48,000 searches for pallet jack. And then we have electric pallet jack, 17,000. And if we look here at the rankings for them, they've lost their rankings for both of these. So let's look at pallet jack as an example here and see who's ranking for this and what potentially could be done to help them rank better. So we'll go to pallet jack, click on SERP here to see the sites that are ranking for this. Now we can see we have sjf.com ranking for, they have pallet jacks, pallet jack, pallet jacks, pallet jacks in the title. All of these are electric pallet jack. They're optimized for that key phrase, electric pallet jack. And then looks like Noble is right here at 34 for pallet trucks. Now, interesting part here too, is you can see Noble has a DR41. In this case, some of these ranking sites are actually lower than them. So SJF at number 1 is DR31. And then we have 96, 78, 77, 70, 56, 39, 1. And if we look here at Noble as well, they have 5 links to this individual page, and SJF has 12. So that is a likely potential gap as well. And then let's look at SJF and see if they actually have content on this page. And they do. So at the bottom, they have some review content here. They have all their products here in the middle. And then at the top, they have optimized content specifically set up to rank for the keyword they want to rank for. And they also have this page optimized for pallet truck. They have this key phrase in here too. And then they have internal links to other equipment they want to potentially sell from their site as well. Huge optimization gain and value for them and opportunities for Noble. And again, the primary keyword here and the primary keyword they're optimized for is pallet jacks and not pallet trucks. And as one more quick note here, if you look at Raymond West, you can see their title is Electric Pallet Trucks, Raymond Pallet Jacks. So they technically have this page optimized for both, but it is more primarily optimized for electric pallet trucks. And that is likely another one of the reasons why this site here is not ranking super well for pallet jack. And one of the huge gaps and easiest ways to work on optimizing your site is to change the title and or description, and of course the content on that page itself to be optimized for the highest value, best search intent key phrase to work to rank for those keywords. Because if your page is not optimized for the keyword you want to rank for, it's going to be increasingly difficult for you to rank for that keyword. So let me go back to Noble here and just talk about a few things that I would change on this page if I were optimizing this. First would be absolutely the title itself. If we look at go to the page source here and look at the page source for the title of the actual page itself from an SEO perspective, let me just do this. Title is right here. So it's Noble Lift Powered Pallet Trucks, as we were seeing with the H1 as well. So optimizing this instead for electric pallet jacks or powered pallet jacks even is one of the steps. Step 2, optimizing the H1 for the keyword we want to rank for as well. Again, electric pallet jacks or powered pallet jacks, either way. And then number 3 would be having additional content on this page that is optimized and structured correctly with H2s and H3s, enough content to target the keywords and phrases we want to rank for, and include internal links to some of these other categories we want to rank for. And this could be scissor lifts or lithium forklifts, things like that. And then one more point of note here is as you're building this content, you can look through this list here. This is a list of keywords and phrases that contain pallet jack. So we have 5,396 keywords, 197,000 searches per month, 323,000 searches per month globally that include pallet jack. Huge opportunity here, massive opportunities to get these additional keywords and phrases onto the page so you can work to rank for all of these as well. And then lastly, working in questions and answers into your content into an FAQ section. So you have 333 keywords here, 7,100 searches monthly, 9,000 globally for different questions that people may ask related to this key phrase. And these all contain pallet jack again. And this is just one source of information for these questions. The way to set this up then would be to have an FAQ section on your page related to pallet jacks that has a question, how to use a pallet jack, what is a pallet jack. Some of these don't make much sense from a branding perspective if you're selling these, because somebody coming to your site probably understands how to use them. So then something more so like, how much does a pallet jack weigh? And in this answer, then you can include our pallet jacks weigh anywhere from 300 to 900 pounds, whatever the number is. And then you're answering those questions and having a better chance to rank not only in organic for these, not only in the people also ask for these, but also in AI searches and within the large language models. This is how I would set this page up. And this is how I would optimize for a key phrase like this to get potentially 21 times the amount of searches and 21 times the amount of traffic for the keywords and phrases that are targeted for the products you sell. Hopefully you got some value from this video. If you did, subscribe to my channel. I'd greatly appreciate that. And that's it. I'll see you on the next one.